Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of the second season of Honzuki no Gekokujou. And last season was great, I quite enjoyed it, so I'm pretty happy and excited and more than willing to watch the second one. So I expect more mind greatness and inventions and business adventures and making those books and becoming the priestess and making the world a better place, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's get into it and see how she does those things. So 3, 2, 1, play. The subjar is on top at the beginning, so I have it up there for now. It was rough, yeah, that's basically what we ended off on. If you pushed mine too far, you don't push mine. You won't like mine when she's angry. And that brings us to now. There's also the OVA that I reacted to, like, yesterday. Oh, new opening. New opening. Okay, turn my volume up real quick. This is important. Oh, wow. That was a really cool visual. Yeah, I already really like this opening. Just letters everywhere. Yeah, there are some scary things in this world. That man in particular. This does not look too positive. Might have a rough time in the beginning if that's anything to go by. And how'd you all get in that book? There we go. She found a nice field. Tsumuji Kaze. And Suri has her own book. Lutz has his own book. It's just a flock of books. She's so tiny. Oh wow, that was some running animation. I kind of want to watch that part again. That's right, you're even shorter than Lutz. Apprentice Priestess. That's the face. That's the face of the world's greatest priestess. We have not forgot our original goal, though. No such thing. Yeah, let's calm down a bit. Of course, nothing can ever be simple in life. Right. Also, just gotta say hi. That was a little bit awkward. Yeah. It's still so awkward. I'm with a client. Well, there he goes. Much appreciated. Yeah, Lutz is doing his best as well. I mean, anything in life you try to pursue, you'll be overwhelmed by that initially. Yeah, pretty much perfect results. How you get a best you could hope for. I demand that my daughter be treated like nobility. Thank you. Blue is her color, so I can't imagine her wearing anything else. Please don't push her too hard. Very accommodating. Yeah, okay, we're on the same page. Who is this Lutz in which you speak? He's my keeper, really. That's a good word for it, yeah. I mean, a noble needs such a thing, so. Can I have a snack? There's a lot of demands here. I disagree. Okay. What will you allow, though? I think we could negotiate, yeah. Smart little girl. Okay. There's just so much blue in this room. You said it. You said the word. You got a new best friend now. Yeah, it's how it goes. That's the important thing. He really does, yeah. Nothing, no problems there. Okay, that went pretty well. What do we do next? What's next on our agenda? Okay, we got that going on still. Okay. I was wondering why I didn't mention that. We are bringing that up, okay. Because, yeah, she was part of that. Very suspicious stuff. She definitely did. Gotta watch out for that creep, though. Because wouldn't that be hard to kidnap you by and just pick you up by the scruff and walk away? Put you in a bag that they happen to be carrying with them. So just be careful, mine's all I'm saying. Because you are very valuable in a lot of ways, so. And being easy to kidnap are not a good combination. Isn't it always? I mean, somebody's got to. I mean, it's pretty much been decided, so. Yeah, it's probably not going to go quite as smoothly as we hope, but hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's worried about that. Indoor voices, please. Yeah, you got a point there, man. So why are we standing there while drinking and not sitting? Just curious. Probably is. Yeah, I mean, that much is for sure. Because the OVA was all about the investigation. It's gotta make you feel better, yeah. Back to Corina, yeah. Her thing. Long story short, yeah. What's up? Oh, wow. Wow, I feel very welcome right now. I kind of want to watch that part again. Squandered. It was cute, though. It's really what matters. Like, could you imagine going to a restaurant or anything and mine's like the waitress and she serves you? She tries her best to put things onto your table. You know, tippy toes. Just imagine that. I mean, why would you make anything that didn't have sugar in it? Of course. Hello, I have missed you. Definitely count on you. He's like, yeah, I can get all that stuff. It's all good. Following that logic, yeah, just... There we go. Oh yeah, pizza, that's finally makes the world worth living in. I mean, take or leave books, but pizza's pretty essential for life. Yeah, I'm sure she does this a lot. I'm worried she's gonna get bullied, so I'm not really looking forward to that. Just the one part of the opening has me worried, especially. Yes. Yeah, the money's what you care about the most. I mean, let's be honest. One of his own, yeah, of course. He's even got the mustache twirling going on. How about no? Problem, child. You are bad, man. You trim your mustache right off. Really, it's a nice building, though, at the very least. Even if it has some scummy people in it. So like I said, hopefully things go okay for mine. This is not looking too good so far. That guy's gonna be a big problem. People keep warning her about that. That's understandable. Why she's so excited. So, are you the one that's gonna be the problem? Ohio. Yeah, mine's really going up in the world. You're just jealous because no one's gonna call you Loot-sama. It's all good. I mean, he's wearing gray, so. Having to call a girl that's 1/4 your size, Sama. I don't get it's an exaggeration, but still. I have little legs, please slow down, sir. I'm kind of used to being carried. There's another blue one. And it starts. I mean, I was expecting to knock her over, so not as bad as it could be. Yeah, this is a pretty stark difference. So, yeah, it's not great, is it? She's probably gonna have trouble getting along with both the blue and the gray uniforms. Color of fat, okay. Right. Oh, that thing is just so expensive looking. I think we saw it before, but it's still... Or something similar to it. Is that you, Fafnir? Freaking Lancer up there. It's a lot to remember. Yeah, I do remember we did kind of go over this story, the Frozen War. Yeah, I kind of remember that a little bit. And you could stab somebody to death with that thing. How long is this gonna go on for? I have a short attention span. You don't mind if I just start playing with my phone, do you guys? Just do some Azure Lane missions. Oh, we get our uniform, our robe now? Hey, did you say that blue is the color of the god of fire? Did I misread that? I might have. It's such a magnificent day when we get our blue robes. It'll match your hair so well. Oh, wow, she put that on pretty quickly. Oh, pious. For a second, I thought we switched to a different language. Okay, you look great in that mind, like you were born to wear it. Oh yeah, the thing. Oh god. The thing. Yeah, the thing. Careful. Careful. Oh god, that was so cute. Oof, there we go. Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, she's cute. Who are you? You're definitely gonna be a friend of hers. Eventually. Ron, yeah, we saw him before. Yeah. You gotta... Yeah. This is gonna take some getting used to. But you are above them. She's way too cute to be wearing a gray uniform. As fellow girls. You know, the thing we have in common at least. Wow, that doesn't like a problem child. Gil. I'm not watching Fate, am I? Yeah, could you maybe be a bit more respectful? At least he's not calling you a mongrel. Can we replace this retainer with someone else, please? Like Ilya, is she around? But can we, like, trade with someone? Sure. Okay. It's gonna be work in progress to become friends with these people. Yeah, here we go. I kind of saw this coming. I still like her, though. You never know. You got the robe. Respect, boy. I'll smack you upside the head. Yeah, start spanking this kid. There's gotta be a paddle around here somewhere. I guess you tried. Yeah, I mean, you were kind of deliberately given the bad ones, so they should be honest about this. Wow, someone's got goals. Yeah, it's an interesting life goal. Every is a strong word. But, I mean, yeah. This is gonna be rough. Seriously, can we just smack that kid? At least there's no secrets here. We know what everyone's about. That's a pretty good place to start. It could definitely be worse. But if we're all pretty much being upfront with motivations and thoughts and feelings, so we can grow from here. So I don't think it's terrible. It's gonna be rough for a while, but I think we can get past this. She just has to kind of just build some perspective with them, you know? Eventually they will unironically refer to her as mine some, and it'll be great. But yeah, we definitely see what all their problems are individually. And it's gotta deal with it. But anyway, the ED that I haven't talked about yet, this looks pretty nice. There's a family all together. And that was a pretty nice ED. I quite liked it. Blue robes and uncommon sense. Okay. I think so. Yeah, didn't we say that in the OVA? Not sure we're revisiting that here. And she did stress that. Yeah, but they had the... Oh, wow, that is a nice picture. Wow, that's like... That's actually wallpaper worthy. I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the church, they had the library, so that's what matters. So anyway, that was the first episode of the second season of Honzuki no Gekokujou. And yeah, pretty strong episode, I would say. Pretty much starting where we left off. We got the whole investigating mind thing going on here that was mostly showcased in the OVA, but it was mentioned a little bit here and there, because it is certainly a plot point. Now, things are going pretty well for her, right? She got permission to join the church, the priestess thing, and she seemed to have got most of her demands kind of fulfilled, you know? The whole commuting from a home and getting the blue robe, like, there's really not much to complain about with most of that stuff. However, there's still some problems with the one evil dude. So he's kind of making things rough for her. That is pretty much the biggest point of conflict here, is that guy. And that kind of branches off from him to the retainers that she now has. Because that is the struggle right now. Because the opening led me to believe there would be some rough bits with her in the church and all that. I was expecting something like that, so nothing too surprising there, really. Yeah, we talked about the whole, you know, the father thing. He's going to be a father and all that. We talked about it a little bit, too. Nothing wasn't too important to the overall episode, though, so I'm not going to say much about that. We had some Benno discussions and seeing Lutz doing his best, which is good to see. The show's not really about Lutz, but he's still a big part of it. And then we had this bit here when we got Mai and the waitress. I'm going to rewatch a little introduction thing here. Welcome to the pound cake. Then he just squishes her head. Just, it's horrible. But I appreciated mine, even if he didn't. Then, yeah, had some discussion of, you know, recipes and food and all that good stuff. And pizza. Pizza. If we could start making pizza, this world could definitely be take a step in the right direction. For sure. Yeah, this is where we had the talk from the priests. So, what was that he said here? Yeah, as for the retainers we'll be assigning to mine, this is where we talk about that. I'm planning to assign her one of my own and have him report to me. Right. So that was the tall one, right? I'm pretty sure. Then he says he'll send one of his own, but there's 3 total. And for the last one, let the biggest problem child among the orphans give her a headache. So, yeah, he said problem child. I mean, problem child makes you think of the boy, but I'm pretty sure it was the girl that mentioned being a headache, so I guess it doesn't really matter which is which. They're both the same overall purpose. I mean, they're both problem children, no matter how you look at it. But it makes sense to refer to the boy as a problem child because of all the insults and stuff. Like, the girl obviously tries to put on airs and... what's the word I'm looking for? Smooth up, you know, to try to get ahead, you know, getting that hygiene mistress, concubine status, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, basically we got three retainers, which none of which are all that great. The tall one seems to be the best of the 3, but that's kind of a low bar. You know, he does seem to be showing her with respect, at least a basic level of it. So he should be the easiest one to deal with, but you know, still not great. And yeah, so seems to have a situation where we got the gray robes that probably kind of resent her a little bit because she's, despite being a commoner, she's ascended beyond them. And that's kind of rubbed them the wrong way. And then, kind of similar but opposite sort of side, we have the blue robes, which are like, you're a filthy commoner and you think you can dress up like us? Just get out of here, mine. Who do you think you are? So she's going to get animosity from both sides. She's going to be a really rough position to be in. Like, you could just see them, the gray robes glaring daggers at her as they scrub the floors. Like, this is going to be a rough few episodes before she gets really adapted to this, I think. But yeah, class-based society, welcome to it, you know. It's not great. Then we had our ritual, our ceremony here, which I don't have anything to say about that. Just a couple minutes of just having to listen to them blather on about things I really don't care about. Like, I don't care about any of this lore and stuff. It hasn't been relevant at all to anything in the show. So it's just a bunch of meaningless babble for all intents and purposes. I just kind of dealt with it. So nothing to say about it, really. Although I do like seeing mine strike the silly pose and try to fall over and all that. That was good, at least. I do like seeing her receive the robe in general. So, you know, it did have a bit of payoff at the end, I suppose. Just it was a lot of boring to deal with, is all I'm trying to say. And then we get to see our 3 retainers, one of which who looks extremely out of place because of how much taller he is. But makes sense because he's kind of the odd one out amongst the retainers. Now, yeah, he's obviously much more respectful. You know, he's got the pose, just respectful language and all that. And you have, yeah, the priest kind of telling mine, these are your retainers. You have to be very careful with how you speak to them. You are above them. You have to talk down to them. That's just kind of how this whole thing works. So, but, you know, it's going to take a little bit of adjustment for her, like a lot of things here. Especially doesn't help when, you know, some of them are being extremely rude to her. Despite the fact that they're not supposed to. It just makes it to a very crazy, chaotic, atypical scenario. And then you have this blonde-haired kid over here who's just the very typical, you know, snot-nosed brat, obnoxious child. Just, I don't know how he gets away with this behavior, honestly. Like, you would have thought this would have kind of beat out of him at some point, but clearly not, so. Yeah, I don't like him. I strongly dislike him. You know, the girl at least has the benefit of being really cute, but he doesn't have the benefit, so I dislike him. And the girl herself is also not even nowhere near as rude. Like, she obviously is a little bit two-faced, has her own kind of agenda that she cares about, and is not as respectful as she should be to mine, but she's still nowhere near as obnoxious as he is. So there's also that, for sure. So, but none of them seem to be super happy about the position. I think that's the one thing the three of them have in common is none of them are exactly happy to be serving mine as a retainer, but give it time. Give it time, they may change their mind. Mine is amazing, so everyone loves her eventually. Just give it time. I mean, she tried to do her little version of reprimanding them, but it didn't work. Like, you can't threaten to replace them when they were deliberately shoved onto you by someone in a higher position than you. It doesn't really work as a threat. So, yeah, it was her that said the high priest asked me to give you a headache. So, but I don't know. They're both problem children. I'll just roll with it. It doesn't really matter which one was which, and it's the end result. They're both giving her a hard time. Not much point in distinguishing them. I do love Maya's reaction to the concubine comments. Because that's pretty different than her kind of mentality, because she very much tried to avoid the whole being latched to a noble for survival kind of thing, which is pretty much polar opposite to what the red-haired girl is trying to strive for, so that's going to make it very hard for them to really relate to each other and get to know each other, but I'm sure we can manage eventually. So, yeah, rough starting spot, but it's gotta give it time, like I said about 10,000 times, and I'm sure over the course of the next few episodes, we will eventually get along very well. Just, you'll see. You'll see. But, yeah, pretty strong, good first episode, I would say, and just looking forward to more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.